I am finally able to say that I have bought a Bugatti.
Done. Bid successfully placed.
It is damaged. We'll talk about that later in the video. So today's video is 24 hours as a used car dealer. This 24 hours has been an absolute nightmare. A car dealer has sold us a car and he's proper stitched us up.
I hope you watch this video. That's embarrassing, shameful.
On the plus side though, we do buy a lovely bit of stock today and it's kind of similar to an M140i. It's possibly better.
Here we go, so here it is, 2021 Bugatti Chiron Per Sport. It's Copart.com, the car is actually in Miami. It's got a bit of front end damage, 8 litre, 16 cylinder. It says mileage 0, don't know why that is, all-wheel drive. I just want to be able to say I bought a Bugatti, like, what a statement, I bought a Bugatti. What colour is your Bugatti? This one's purple. I'm guessing that's its actual factory colour. I've got no idea. But I just think with anything, if it's cheap, it's worth buying. So, and for us, obviously, it would make an amazing video if we bought that. I've had a good look through it. I don't know the full story, but I'm gonna put a bid in now. Done. Bid successfully placed.
So that's the bid placed on the Bugatti. More on that later in the video. In the meantime, I need to tell you a story about an unhappy customer that we've got at the minute who recently bought a Range Rover Sport from us, and annoyingly, they've had an issue with it.
We've got a customer that we sold a car to recently. It's a Range Rover Sport, lovely car. They're a great thing. Customers had the car for 5 months. During month 5, it broke down, doesn't crank, doesn't spin, doesn't do anything, and it turns out it needs a new engine, right?
I'm not happy because it now needs a new engine.
You know, you've got a warranty. When we sell cars, we encourage customers to buy a warranty because they are really, really good.
I'm not doing this. I'm not claiming on my warranty.
And we're like, well, why? So, well, you can pay for it. Why do we need to pay for it? You've got a warranty. The warranty's covered it. The warranty have said that we're up for paying for it. Just get it booked in. We found a garage that are up for fixing it. They're going to do it within the £5,000 budget. So he's now saying, look, if you don't give me a full refund, I'm taking to court.
No, I want a full refund.
We can give you a full refund, but there is a statutory amount of money per mile that we charge here at Bincar, and it is an industry standard across the used car market. It's 45 pence per mile. You've done 6,000 miles, therefore the total bill or reduced amount that's going to come off the sale of the vehicle or the refund amount is in the region of £2,700. So the car was 18 grand, I think, minus your £2,700. He said, no, I'm not paying that £2,700. We're like, well, it's, you know, you're not being reasonable. This is completely unreasonable. You've either got a claim on your warranty, which you don't want to do, take a reduction or a refund, minus your £2,700 for the 6,000 miles that you've travelled, or it's a court case. He now wants the drama route, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out later in the video. For the meantime, I've got a customer who's about to arrive with a Volkswagen Golf R, which is something that I'm really interested in that VAG group with the Bugatti as well.
Before we meet Aaron, the private seller of this lovely sports hatch, I've bought another couple of interesting cars that I really want to show you.
I bought something interesting over the weekend as well. I went to a car show.
I'll show you what I bought at the car show shortly. Parked next to me here is another Range Rover that also has an issue that I quickly want to touch on.
That one was not in a flood. Customer drove through a big puddle. Car broke. Customer's not happy the car's broke. Customer wants us to pay for it. Yet to conclude that situation.
I'll stop myself there. A video on that whole situation will be coming soon.
But yeah, another lovely car. I can't remember the mileage on that particular one, but it's really, really nice. I've wandered over here because this just came in at the weekend. I think the first video I ever done on my channel was an EP3 Civic Type R, a pre-facelift car. This is a facelift. This car here is like they're at a point in time where they're kind of they're rotten, you know, they've done a few miles. This car's actually done 140,000 miles, so quite a high mileage car, but it's had all the main stuff done. Clutch has been done, gearbox is good, timing chain's been done, the sump's been replaced. It's got an LSD, it's actually got an LSD. Clutch, gearbox, all good. And the other thing, of course, the underside of the car. These cars suffer badly from rot. The customer has spent £7,000 on this car, right, recently, getting it all done. Get it all to where it is today. The trade value of this car is less than that. It's crazy. So the work that's been done outweighs the value of the car. It would in theory write the car off, which is why these cars are in a bit of a funny place at the minute, a bit like E46 M3s. The cars of that sort of age, they're in a really funny place, but get one that's had all the work done, it's, you know, it's got good value. It's even got a mad exhaust. So Yeah, that's going to go up stale. High mileage, but it's ticking all the boxes, isn't it?
Now it's time to meet Aaron, a customer and private seller who's popped down today to sell a Mark 7 Volkswagen Golf R.
Aaron, hey, good to see you again. So Aaron popped down a couple of weeks ago with this Golf R. We couldn't get a deal done, could we?
We couldn't.
Because how much was you originally looking for this car?
15.
Okay, because it's a lovely thing, isn't it?
It is. It's low mileage for the year, immaculate, well serviced, looked after. Some nice subtle modifications on there.
How long you had it for?
I've had it 6 years.
When you say it's got a few mods, what mods has it got?
So it's stage 1, which is backed by Nicky Gower at R8 Performance. It's got R600 air intake, reroute hose, increased turbo intake, racing line alloys.
I see you got the VW badges on as well. Was you going to say about exhaust as well?
Yeah, so it's the OEM plus look I was going for. I don't want it too leery, and I think
You've nailed it.
Nailed it. It's kind of what I'm hoping.
So valuations, below average clean. We won't even consider below an average because it's a clean car. In the trade, 13 grand. And then that's according to cap. And then Auto Trader is 13 grand as well, basically. Retail values, cap saying 15 grand, and then Auto Trader 17 grand. It's better than an average retail car.
I think so.
It is. So I think we left it as, we've just recapped on the conversation. I felt like we left it as you was at 15, I was at 14. You was very firm at 15. You was like, I'm not taking any less. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. Yeah.
It's a nice car.
It is.
You've done all of the right things to it. It's just, it's bloody perfect. It's a 5-door as well. It's got heated seats. Racing Line, obviously I work with Racing Line, they're up the road. They're brilliant. The wheels just look unreal. It's got good tyres on it. You've had it cleaned again today. You've emailed to say, can you go to 14 and a half?
So I'm after 15. You're after 14 and a half.
No way.
Let's split the difference.
We've already split the difference.
14, 750.
14 and 15.
14, 750, and we got a deal. And you can have it now. 2 keys, full service history. Needs for nothing.
It books at 13 grand. I've gone to 14 grand. You then got me up to 14 and a half grand.
Yep.
And you now want another 250 quid out of me.
Yep.
I made the mistake of getting you on camera. You're doing a good job.
Let's do it. 14, 750.
Sam, he's doing a good job. He's playing hardball. So he's come down today asking for 14 and a half grand, didn't he?
Yeah. 15.
Oh, you want 15?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
He wants 15 now. Well, not now, he wanted 15 originally.
To be fair, I think you offered 14 and a half on when he was here.
That's right.
He emailed and he was like, can I come back down?
That's exactly
So,
what it was.
So say that again, so I offered 14 and a half back then.
Yeah.
Did I not go to 14 then?
No, it's 14 and a half you offered.
And you was firm at 15?
Yeah.
And I said no. Okay, fair enough. 14, 750 then, yeah? Let me just one thing before we, hold on. Car vertical check. 3 owners in total, that's good. By the way, car vertical link then below code CCD to get 20% off. Mileage is all good. No finance either, no damage, it's perfect. 14,750, yeah?
Absolutely. Thanks, Calvin.
Done, thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Appreciate that.
And that's one hurdle out the way, buying the car. The next one is deciding whether we're going to give it away on Planet of Dreams or sell it as a bit of stock at Binker. I personally want to give it away, but I've got a feeling my brother Leon is going to disagree.
So, Leon,
Yep.
Jerome's over there as well. We won't get Jerome involved because you two will team up on me. So, Aaron, customer's in reception now.
Yep.
I just agreed to deal with him. He's come down, I thought he wanted 14 and a half. He was quite adamant at 15.
Okay.
We agreed it at in the middle at 14,750. What are we doing with this car? Is it going on? Is it a bit of stock for Binker, or are we giving it away on Planet of Dreams?
Oh.
Because I just spoke to Leo, and Leo's like, "Cal, we need to buy that car for Binker. It's just such a nice car." We're selling a lot of this sort of stuff as well. Obviously, we do anyway.
Yeah.
It's just so demanded, isn't it?
So demanded. Hot hatches at the minute. I think sports cars in general, anything in the trade, sports cars, they're just getting so much over book price, and so yeah, I think for both there's a demand for it. Do you know what I think? You haven't had a Golf R on Planet of Dreams for a long time. The whole Arthur thing with your
Yeah.
Golf R relationships in the past.
Yeah, there's a lot of Golf R fans on my channel, that's for sure. Should we flip a coin?
I don't think we should flip a coin.
Really?
I think you should give it away.
Oh, that's
I
sound.
think giving it away on a pod's the right thing to do, but it's not even got a stone. I see this car. So this car come down, what, about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And Sam was chatting with a guy and the car drove out. And I just see it in the corner of my eye. You know, we know just walking over to a car and even opening the door, sometimes that's enough with a car. You don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
This is one of them cars.
It actually is one of them cars.
And it drove out, and I've run over to Sam. I said, Sam, are you not buying that car? He goes, oh, he wants to have a fit. I said, Sam, we need to buy that car. Yeah. He goes, Leon, don't worry. He's having a think on it, and he's coming back to us. He's not here to sell it today. I said, okay, that's fine then. And then when I see it pull in today, I was like, that is just one of them gems that you want to buy.
It is, it actually is.
So I'm guessing you probably paid over the odds for it.
I think Cap Clean and Auto Trader Trade was 13 grand. So we're almost a couple of grand above that. But on the market, you know what these cars are like? On the market right now, because they've aged a bit now, 10 years old or whatever, it's hard finding good ones, isn't it?
It is.
And he's had it for, I think he said 5-6 years, full history. He's just had it serviced as well with a garage that we know of that are really good. It's got all racing line bits on it as well, stage 1. It's perfect, 5 doors, got heated seats as well. It's, yeah.
Just a good car.
It is, yeah.
To find good sports cars is hard. So
it's a planet of dreams, yeah?
So we'll have the Renault Zoe.
You can have that one for Binker.
and then we'll have the Golf R for Planet of Dreams.
These cars, they're great. It was a genuine dilemma that we have at the dealership every day, whether this is a Planet of Dreams, because we both, I say we both like Binkers, not me. Both platforms.
We work together, but we see different opportunities in different cars. And sometimes the problem is both platforms want that car.
The same,
Don't
they want the
both
same thing.
businesses, Binker want that car, Planet of Dreams want that car. So it is a bit of a problem.
It's just a genuine problem.
So that's why I think even in general, us being offered nice sports cars, you know, even I know you've made a conscious effort of, we don't want categorised cars. We don't, you know, if they're a banger, we're not interested because
this was another one. This is a nice car. This was a nice car.
Another one.
It's so funny.
But nice cars.
Yeah.
For both platforms, we can't get too many, can we?
We can't get enough of them. We love them. We literally love them.
So I think,
yeah. If there's anyone who wanted to buy it from Binker, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. It's going on Planet of Dreams. Bit of a bittersweet moment for me, this is. I bought this R8 at the beginning of the summer from my friend Matt, Food Review Club. I wanted to drive it for the summer, enjoy it, which I've done. But tonight on Planet of Dreams, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the car because the intention was to buy it, use it, have fun in it, and give it away at the end of the summer. Summer's done now. The car's been amazing. You can win it tonight for free, or £55,000 tax-free cash. Or should we word it a different way? You can win £55,000 tax-free cash tonight, or an Audi R8. I'll be doing the bank transfer to someone tomorrow if they choose to take the cash. Either way, whether you take the car or the cash, it's an amazing prize. The car is incredible. It sounds unreal. It's a lovely spec car. It's just beautiful in every way. We've done a whole video where we just fixed all the issues with it. Got it all sorted out. It doesn't come with a plate, of course. That's my own plate. It's got exterior carbon fibre, interior carbon fibre. It's just a beautiful thing. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. If you do take the cash alternative, then it's likely it's going to stay in my life for a little bit longer because I genuinely don't want to part with it. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to be live tonight on the Planet of Dreams Instagram at 9 PM. See you all there and good luck to every single one of you who've entered. Additional entries, by the way, are 11 pence each, all right? So just make sure, whatever you do, every single one of you watching this, just make sure you get that one free entry. It's so important. Why wouldn't you do it? You'd be stupid not to. It's a lovely car and it's a big lump of cash. See you tonight.
Next up, we've got another broken car that we recently bought from a car dealer that we work with regularly. This is the engine out of that car, and it's going in the back of this Transit. I'll explain why that's happening shortly, but basically the news around this truck isn't just fresh to you lot, it's also pretty fresh to me.
There's a whole story about that engine. I'm going to be telling you that story shortly. You're going to be shocked. It's actually horrific. But before we do that, I've got some news about the Bugatti. So we bidded on that Bugatti this morning, exciting stuff going on. Do you know what? We won't reveal the news here. Let's get to my house. We'll go to my house and we'll do it there. So, the Bugatti. I mentioned I was at a car show at the weekend and I bought something. And how are we going to do this, Mark? We're going to just reveal it. We're going to reveal it. We'll do like a nice little cinematic scene and then cut into it, yeah? Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my damaged Bugatti. Look at that. I've been wanting one of these things for ages. I actually tried buying one from Bugatti about a year or so ago. I was at a car show. I was like, I want to buy one of these scooters. How do I buy one? They said, place an order now. We'll get it out in the post to you. Turns out you can't actually buy them in the UK. They couldn't pass some kind of safety regulation, so you can't buy one of these in the UK. I was at the car show at the weekend on stage with Sam Hard, and he pulled up on the Bugatti. And I was like, Sam, what are you doing with that scooter? He's like, well, I don't really use it. I said, do you want to sell it? He's like, not really. I said, come on, let's have a deal. We've got to have a deal with this scooter. I genuinely want to buy one. I know it's a bit damaged. It has got a few little marks in it. By the way, look, check this out. Press that twice. It's got a brake light. It's got indicators. It's actually quick as well. Like, we've got a Carrera scooter as well. Kai's got a Carrera scooter. Yeah, it's got like a little light on the side there as well. See that? Can you see it? Is it lighting up now? I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to buy one because I wanted to give away on Planet of Dreams. That's the idea of getting it. And I made a friend at Bugatti off the back of it, which was pretty cool. And he ended up saying, Cal, look, we can't fulfill your order. We might be able to do it one day, but for now, do you want a refund? So he gave me a refund. I then got the money back in the bank. I'd done a deal with Sam Hard on stage live at this car event at the weekend.
It's cool, Becky. Why don't you think on it? Sleep on it.
I don't want to sleep on it.
I think it's either going to happen now or it's
Take
not.
around 800 quid, yeah? Do you definitely want to sell it?
It's sold.
Done.
That is all good,
Done
isn't
by
it?
that. Sorted.
And we ended up buying it for 800 quid. So I'm really pleased. I'm gonna put it on Planet of Dreams. There is also gonna be a cash alternative. So if you win it, you can enter for free, of course. Additional entries, whatever. I don't know, it's gonna be a penny each or something silly. But if you do win it and you don't want it, there's gonna be a cash alternative. I'll give you the cash and then I'm gonna give it to Kai. You might wanna keep it. If you wanna keep it, it's fine. But either way, I'm happy. Finally got my hands on a Bugatti scooter. And this title of this video might be, I bought a damaged Bugatti. And if it is, well, it's true. I literally have bought a damaged Bugatti. It ain't the Chiron Persport or whatever it was that we bidded on Copart. By the way, the actual bid that I put on was actually £1,000. There's no chance I was gonna get it for that, was it? But it made a good start to the video. And if we have titled this video around that, it ain't clickbait, it's legit. I bought a Bugatti.
So that's the Bugatti news out of the way. Let's now rewind back an hour to when we was at Binker with my brother Jerome to let him tell me the story behind this broken VW Amarok.
So the story to why the engine is in the back of that Transit is, well, Jerome's going to tell the story because it's come out of this thing here.
Yep.
VW Amarok truck. So what's the story? We bought this car trade from another dealer that we've worked with for a little while.
Yeah, a couple years.
And so bought it from him. It's one of his part exchange cars.
Yeah.
You've noticed straight away there's a problem.
Slightly different story. Come in straight away, had a look at it, took it for a short 2-mile test drive. Seemed fine.
Yeah.
We left it for about 2 weeks roughly. We hadn't done more than 5 miles in it. Went back out there to move it around the yards, and the spanner light was flashing on the dashboards by the gearbox, and it was smoking like mad. So we thought maybe it's doing a regen or something. So we spoke to him. He said he's happy to have a look at it. Obviously wouldn't offer us a refund at that point. He's had a look at it. They concluded the injectors were gone,
Yeah.
so they replaced them.
So they've done that, yeah?
Yes, it's had the injectors replaced.
Okay.
Then they concluded the gearbox light flashing on was the mechatronic.
Okay.
So they sorted that out. Still wasn't right. They concluded the DPF was full up. So the DPF's just over here, Cal.
Obviously, when I bought this car, I did do a car vertical check. A car vertical check is not going to tell you if a car needs a new engine, but it will tell you if the mileage is good, if it's got any finance outstanding, if it's had any previous damage or involved with any recent accidents, if it's ever been stolen before, and if it's ever been involved with any kind of natural disaster exposure. I use car vertical to check every single car that I buy. You can see this car just to give me peace of mind. Like, for example, the mileage here, you can see a nice consistent mileage graph. That's what you want want to see when you're doing a car vertical check. Here's a mileage example that you do not want to see. Again, just reassuring you that checking cars is so important. I do get a discount code as well that I use when I do my checks, and it's simply CCD, which gives you 20% off, and I will link Car Vertical in the description below. If you want to check your own car or just keep it in mind when you're buying a car next, make sure you do your checks. It's super important.
The DPF, they sent that away. We've just actually got another one that we've just done as well at the same time. So this is all the parts for the truck.
How many miles has the truck done, by the way? Do you know off the top of your head?
115.
Okay.
So that's DPF.
Yeah.
So you can see that's been done. Like,
Yeah.
they've done a good job with DPF. Put that back on. As soon as they put it back on, it's filled up with oil in there. You put your finger in there, it'll be black.
Really?
It's filled up with oil again. So we're like, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
We've had a look at the turbo. Turbo is finished. So we've sent the turbo to Turbo Techniques in Northampton.
Yeah.
And they've turned around and said, your turbo's gone, but it's not down to your turbo, it's down to your engine. That's the reason why your turbo's gone. So we can fix your turbo for you, but it's just looking into why your engine's gone. So then we've stripped the engine, taken it to pieces, and now in the back of the van, you walk over there, you've got the block and the head.
Yeah.
So the block's got scores in it. Chris poured, I think, do you put diesel in them usually, is it?
Yeah.
He put diesel in there and it wasn't holding the diesel, so the liquids dropped down, so that needs repairing. And Callum's got the block there, the head, sorry.
Yeah. So we're taking it to an engine specialist today. So this is obviously the VW engine. Is it the same engine as the bi-turbo transporter that we had?
Yeah.
It's the same as that, yeah?
Same
we had
engine.
two of them at the same sort of time, didn't we? We had issues.
It's a common problem with the higher power ones, so the higher brake horsepower ones. It's a common problem. So the ones with the twin turbos are problematic. The ones with the single turbos don't have these same issues.
This is a single turbo one though.
This is a twin turbo
This
one.
is a twin turbo.
The same as the
Okay.
transporter. So we've had the same issue twice.
Terrible, and it's expensive. So it's had all that other work done.
Yeah.
We've got the truck back now. What's the dealer saying that we bought the truck off?
Spoke to him and he's just saying it's a trade sale, there's no refunds, nothing you can do. I think he gave us a little bit discount on the bill, but he was just like,
What, so we paid the bill?
yeah, we've paid for the bill on all the work he's
The
done.
injectors, the mechatronic?
Everything. We've
Are you
paid,
serious?
We've paid for that, yeah.
So we bought a car off him broken,
Yeah,
and he's charged us to fix it.
yeah.
We've asked for a refund,
Multiple times along the whole process.
and he said no.
No, it's a trade sale, that's it.
That is shocking.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm guessing we ain't dealing with him no more, no?
Well, he hasn't offered us any cars. We haven't really dealt with him that much anymore, no.
That's actually embarrassing. I feel tempted to put his name, his company in the video. It's actually shocking.
It's pretty
So
bad,
he blatantly just sold us a car. I know he's been stitched up himself probably because he's a part
Yeah, no, he
exchange.
has. Yeah, he has.
So in fairness to him, like, it happens, yeah? But we had it recently with the 435i that we're doing a video on.
Yeah.
The video might have gone live already. We sold that to a trader.
Yeah.
Engine management light went on his way home.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know about. We'd done a couple of miles in the car. We thought it was fine. He
Yeah.
took it home, rang us up the next day, and it might have been the same day, and said, I'm disappointed. I've just bought a car off you. Although it's a trade sale, I'm disappointed because the engine management lights come on. We're like, we're not having that. Bring it back, we'll give you a full refund. There's no way, like, you're not doing 2 miles in a car that you've just bought from us, and the engine management light comes on, and we do nothing about that. Whether it's a retail car or a trade car, I don't care. That is bad intentions, and we are not doing any bad intentions to anyone. Without a doubt, someone that you're doing business with all the time,
For about 2 years.
it's actually shameful. And do you know what? I hope he watches this video. That's embarrassing. It's shameful
Yeah.
that he's done that. Like, this
Yeah.
truck will be a nice truck when it's done.
Yeah.
We'll get the engine sorted.
We'll get it right.
But he should be named and shamed. I probably won't do it because it's not what we do. But it's actually a joke, isn't it?
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, it's proper annoying, Cal.
Even the time, the energy, the money. So I didn't realise that we'd paid that bill. I actually didn't realise that.
Yeah, he gave us a bit of discount, but it was still a massive bill.
A discount is not a favour. When you go about life and you do good or do bad to whoever you've got around you, all you're doing is teaching the world about you. This guy has taught us that he's a wrong one, that he can't be dealt with. He's not someone that can be trusted. We can't deal with this guy. So carry on being like that, whoever you are, but understand all you're doing is teaching the world what type of person you are. It's not okay.
No, you can't carry on like that.
Nah.
You're just going to come back and bite you.
Yeah,
We don't do that to no one.
never.
It's different if someone had the car for 4 weeks or they've done 2,000 miles in it and it's a trade sale, then obviously they can't come back to you.
Yeah.
You know where they stand, but if there's a major problem straight away, people should accommodate that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like on the way home or whatever.
Yeah.
If they've done less than 5 miles.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got a relationship with them.
Especially.
Because if it's the first deal, people would probably fall out of it and they'd never deal with each other again.
Yeah.
But if someone you're dealing with, like Doug, who we've been dealing with years, if there's a problem, you sort it straight away and you keep that relationship.
It's what it's
Doug
all about.
don't want to lose us and we don't want to lose Doug.
Yeah.
So you come to an agreement and you sort it out.
It's not difficult, is it?
Yeah.
But people choose money over morals so often, and this is literally a case of that. This guy has chose money. He's thinking, do you know what? I don't care about my morals. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about these people. I care more about my pocket. Anyway, we'll get this engine to this engine place.
Yeah.
There are specialists that do these types of engines, yeah?
Yeah, we used to use Headline.
Yeah.
They just had a fire in the workshop.
Oh.
So the whole workshop's gone up in flames.
I saw your message.
So I don't know when they're reopening. Headline's massive. Everyone's heard of them. So we found a new company in Bedford. So it's the first time using them. They've got good reviews, so hopefully they'll be all right. I don't really use too many companies like that. We've always just used Headline for that sort of work.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how we get on. But
That's good.
hopefully it should be quite a straightforward process now. They've got the head and the block.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Well, it will be, won't it? And it's had all these other bits done, so
And
the
you
end
get,
result.
you get to meet them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's gonna be perfect after that.
Sorted. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, should we get to Bedford tomorrow? I'm just curious to know how much we paid for this truck. It's irrelevant, really, but whether it's £10 or £100, it's the principle. But I'm just curious. I'm also curious to know when we bought it. The point of filming is September 2025, 12 grand. We bought this truck, oh my God, in August 2024. Wow. Wow. It's back to the subject of cowards again, isn't it? There's a lot of cowards, not in the car trade, just in life, you know, it's just life. And you learn to deal with them along the way, and you learn to also not deal with them and rule them out along the way. So I'm still annoyed about this trader selling us this truck. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to WhatsApp a link to this video to him and let him watch it. Because sometimes when people watch things on YouTube, it makes you think, and he might just watch and think, I'm a bellend, why am I such a dickhead? And he might actually think, let me just do the right thing here and pay for this truck to be repaired. He might do that, or he might watch the video and think, it's completely our fault and we're to blame, I wonder. But either way, I was going to say his name then, it starts with an S, we'll call him Slimy. Slimy, I'm going to send you this video, and feel free to give me some feedback in a WhatsApp reply and let me know how you feel about it, mate. T&L Engineering. It's a nice little farm this is. Look, horsey there. Very nice. Bit different to where we are. It's very built up. Nice area though where we are. T&L Engineering. Customer parking this way. Staff parking down there. Got to get this engine out the back of the van now. Trade counter entrance. Ah, they want me to park over there, don't they? That's right. There's no one around. Really be good here. Let's go. Look, these lot have been going for ages. Look, Holmes and Citizen. That's a very look at that. 4-star performance. I wonder when that was. That was well old, isn't it? That's an old Transit. That was my first van. I had a P-Red one of them. Smiley Transit. Look. Got my hands dirty, didn't I? Shaking. That's it. One engine dropped off. Job done.
So that's it, my day as a used car dealer is complete, but don't go anywhere because I've got some news for you about that Range Rover situation that we had earlier in the video. We'll talk about that in a sec though. If you've got a car to sell, I preferably like to buy low mileage cars above the value of £10,000. If your car falls in this criteria, please either pop down to see us at Binker and Milton Keynes or send us an email to sales@binker.co.uk and we'll give you an idea of price. Quick disclaimer, we do not buy twin turbo VW Amarocks or VW Transporters. I'll also link our vertical in the description below. Don't forget to use that code CCD to get 20% off. And the customer with the failed engine on the Range Rover that wouldn't agree to a claim on his warranty or agree to the statutory reduction of mileage charge on his refund, I agree that the best thing that I think he should do is take us to court. So he has now actioned a case against us, and of course when that case is concluded I will be doing a video on the channel letting you know what the outcome of that situation was. Hit like if you like this video. You don't need to hit subscribe because you've obviously done that already, and if you've got a dog, go and give him or her or they or it or whatever a biscuit.